Dawn, what's this been like for you?
It's been great. The other day, we went to dinner. We came home, had ice cream. We're all sitting on the porch and laughing, and it was just like...
We haven't done that in 5 years. Normally we go to dinner, as soon as we're done eating, we're out. We don't sit around, we don't talk, we don't hang out, we don't nothing.
So it's just, having him back is just...
It's awesome. It's fun to be back. It really is. I wish every soldier in the military could go through this experience. I really, really wish they would. And I've got a lot of close friends. I got a lot of problems, and I wish I could have put some shackles on them and drug them down here. But, just have them sit through one session to see how it's changed their life. Because that's all it takes is one session, and you can feel the difference. So after a week of this, I'll tell you, I'm pretty good right now. Look at the guys that have come through here just one session. The way that the holy crap that came out of them at the end, it's like, wow, what just happened? And it's like a ton of bricks just fell out of the back of your pickup truck, and now you're running 90 when you haven't gone over 25 in 2 years. I've been working on my memory, and I'll tell you, I work with numbers at work, and that's where my dysfunction's been is numbers and organization. And I'm actually starting to get organized now. Even just after this week, I can see it. I'm handling multiple tasks at work, whereas before I could only do one thing at a time, and the rest of it just got put on the back burner until I was finished, and then I go back. Whereas right now, I'm actually working 5 projects all at the same time, and I'm not feeling lost doing it, whereas before I was. And that's just after this week. I was working ammo today, and the stuff I was able to recall, normally after about 4 or 5 numbers, I'm completely done. I can't remember the digits. And even today, I was working with hundreds of thousands of rounds of ammunition, and I was able to recall them after working on other brands of ammunition. Hundreds of thousands of rounds, I was actually able to recall this, what we call a DOTIC, this DOTIC to this amount, whereas before I couldn't go over 5 numbers, and I was working on hundreds of thousands today with no problem. So I think, the Army's doing a lot of research on the TBI thing. I really think this has an outcome to it. It may not be a cure-all, I don't know, but it's working for the cognitive part of me. It's really worked with my memory too. So. Yeah, I said earlier today, I was like, I just don't care at work. That's not what I meant. What I mean is it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I have a job to do, and I'll get it done, and I'm very good at what I do, so it's easy for me anyway. But I used to get so stressed, and so I would just come home so frustrated and so angered at the day. Now, I come home and work's gone. As soon as I get home, it's, hey, what's going on? What are we going to do? What are we doing for this? What are we doing for that? And this is what's brought that clarity, without a doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. My job's actually gotten worse over the last week or so because we're getting more of a workload. But with this, it's actually getting easier.
And what's your productivity like now compared to how it was?
A lot better than. My basic thing, because I have so many. It was more or less hard for me. I was getting everything done, but it was hard for me to do it. And now, everything's just kind of free flowing. It's still not 100%, and I'm going to continue to work on it until it is 100%. But compared to where I was a month ago to now is unbelievable. And I've been through 8 months of cognitive therapy on my brain, trying to manage me through this whole cycle. And I've done more in the last week than my rehab's actually been able to do for me for the last probably 8 months. And it's getting better, a lot better.
One night last week you told me, if I get to be 30% of where I was before, I'll be thrilled.
And I'm way above 30%. Absolutely way above 30%. I don't even know if I'm 10% of what I was, honestly. It's changed my life that much. It really has. And everything I think we do as a family and as a couple has changed everything. My whole life has turned around in a matter of a week. It's unbelievable. It really is. I normally have no energy. I don't have nothing. I'm just want to come home and go to sleep all the time, or I want to start doing something and I get irritated with that, and I go to do something else and I get irritated with that, and then I got both of them just a mess everywhere. I actually went through and cleaned my garage out. That's been a mess for months because I've started like 12 different projects in there and I've never finished any of them. I got dirt bikes in pieces. I got this stuff's over there, and I just start tooling around on this thing, and I just wouldn't finish it. And then I don't want to do that anymore. Let me go do this. And I think I've got everything done now. But I mean, everything's put back together. Everything's been cleaned out, and it's just like I have this, and that's on top of getting out of work at 5 and being here from 6 to 9 and going home and working with the kids and going back to sleep. And then, Saturday we did the Saturday thing, and then I went and worked at somebody's house till 9 o'clock Saturday night, so I got home late. I had a half a day Sunday, and I think we moved the world on that half a day. We got so much done, and normally we feel rushed, and it's like, man, by the time you get done with this, we got everything done. We actually went out to dinner. We had a great time. We went out and had ice cream. We had a great time, Spend a little bit of time with the kids when we get back during the week, and it's just awesome. I did more on the half day on Sunday that we basically worked probably a little more than half day than I've gotten done in 6 months. And that was in a half a day. Even got my truck washed and went to the dump. Can't believe it. I mean, I was just energized all day. Even Sunday night when I was going to bed, I'm like, I'm not ready to go to bed yet. It's way past my bedtime, and I got to get up for work in the morning. But I just, whatever. I woke up, felt pretty good.